Hello, what's up everybody? It's Peter and welcome back to Fight Talk with Peter. I apologize, I have not uploaded in a while, a couple weeks since the fight. I promised a review like that Monday. That didn't happen. Yeah, it all had to do with me just being really busy, but I am back and I'm actually happy that I'm doing it now. That way more stuff has happened, there's discussion, and I want to get this out of the way first. Right after this, probably tomorrow or in a couple days, I'm going to upload way more on Floyd Mayweather announced he's coming out of retirement next year. So I'm going to discuss his potential opponents and who he'll probably face and who I want him to face, because those are two different things. Canelo's next opponent, I'm going to do a video discussing all of the potential opponents there and maybe potentially what Billy Joe Saunders has to do to improve. I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, so the fight happened 3 weeks ago now, oh shit. Yeah. Just want to say this right now. I got every single fight right. I sound like such a douche. But yeah, I got every fight right. I predicted them all right. That's pretty cool. All the undercard, I won't discuss. The undercard was pretty good. Congrats to Josh Bruckner and his girlfriend, engaged, whatever. Funniest thing ever. I'm watching the fight with my dad. He doesn't know that much about, the fighters except the main event. And the dude's proposing such a sweet moment, and my dad goes, "No, don't do it!" Anyway, yeah, what do I want to talk about? Billy Joe Saunders defended his title successfully, 11th round knockout. I predicted that outcome, right? I don't think any of the outcomes I predicted correct except that. Yeah, Billy Joe Saunders, that wasn't his best performance. He was actually losing a couple of rounds. He wasn't, his normal self. And I think that has to do with him, I believe it was his first time fighting in America. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. So don't, correct me, but yeah. Eddie Hearn said he was ill, said he was jet lagged, and it was short-term notice, all that. Either way, I do think he'll be able to improve and get better, get used to fighting in America, maybe train in America if he wants to fight Canelo. However, still successfully won with an 11th round KO. Yep, nothing more to say really. I'll talk more about Billy Joe Saunders in a future video. Next fight, Devin Haney successfully defended his fight. I was wrong about this one. I thought it was going to be a knockout. I didn't think it was going to go all 12. Devin Haney said that too at the weigh-in. He said, "I don't think it's going to go all 12. And then they were like, "When do you think it's going to end?" I don't know, but it's not going to go 12. But yeah, either way, still won. Still good showing for him. Successfully defended his title. And yeah, nothing more to say about that really. And one thing I love about Devin Haney is a lot of people in this process of KSI and Logan Paul fighting, they're all like, "Oh yeah, we respect them. I watched their first fight with head guards. It was a great fight." Devin Haney was like, "I never watched their first fight, never watched these people in my life." Like, he's just so like, "I have no idea who they are. I just got the call that I'm fighting. I looked at a good opportunity and I'm fighting." That's not what he said, but you get the point. Either way, he actually respected them, said it was a good fight, which is cool. But yeah, next up, the main event of the evening, KSI, Logan Paul. KSI came out, the big entrance with Rick Ross, Lil Baby, and SX. I actually like that song. It's pretty good. Yeah, entrance was really good, elaborate. Logan Paul came out, and with Justin Bieber. But one thing you can notice right away is KSI, his demeanor, his thought, he looked like he was ready to get in there. He was really anxious to get in there. He looked anxious, which my definition of anxious is you really want to do. You can't wait to do it. Logan Paul looked nervous. My definition of nervous, you don't really want to do it. And he just kind of was looking off the ground, looking around, not really knowing, what to do. Like, he didn't look like he wanted to be there. And you could see in the fight, he didn't really engage. He would kind of maybe throw a jab and duck. And then go and keep backing up. Was KSI really looked like he wanted it more. This is unbiased for the most part. Yeah, he really just wanted it more. Throw him wild a little bit. I've seen sparring with him, and he's not that wild in sparring, but when it gets to the fights against Logan, he goes all out. Funny thing I heard, apparently Vidal was like, "Hey, stop swinging so wild. You're being a little wild." And KSI was like, "Really, I'm being wild?" Vidal was like, "Yeah, this is in the corner." And KSI goes, "Oh, alright." Next round. But yeah, either way, my analysis of the fight, because I'm such an expert, first round I would say KSI. watched it live. I watched it back again. I think KSI won that first round. Second round, third round, I think that's all KSI. Third round, I think that was a knockdown. I really do. I'm not trying to be biased. I think that first round was KSI, that third round, sorry. I think it's the first. I thought that was a knockdown. I've seen Wilder and Fury with similar knockdown behind, near the ear. It's not the back of the head. And a lot of times, I saw a lot of people saying this. When you swing and your opponent moves his head, if he back of the head, that's different because you throw, they're moving into it. That's very different to what I'm going to talk about right now. When Logan Paul, all right, so I really want to talk about this. So uppercut, clean, it hurt him. It didn't knock him down, but it hurt him. Then he grabbed him, and then boom, that knocked him down. That's illegal because you can't grab him and hold. I think you can push and then do that, but I don't think you can do it at the same time. Again, I'm not an expert. Then he hit him when he's going down, back of the head. That's illegal. That's different. Then when he's down, hit him again. That's really illegal. KSI got up, was like, oh no, he hit me back in the head. The ref was like, I'll give you 5 minutes, and KSI only took one, so respect to that guy. Holy shit. He got up right away, too. It wasn't like he got knocked out. Straight up. The referee took 2 points away. Now, at first, I definitely thought and think that points should have been taken away. At first, I was kind of like, 2 points, isn't that a bit harsh, Logan Paul's such a dumbass. I'll talk about it in a second. It's my first professional fight. Oh no, I didn't have the killer instinct. I sneezed 3 times. But, I thought it might have been a bit harsh, but then I saw the referee talk about in an interview on Seconds Out. I think you guys should check that out, where he basically said, in boxing, there's, different levels of breaking the rules, and that was a felony. And he talked about it, how he did this, and then 3 legal shots, and he talked about it. I looked it up. And yeah, I do agree with why 2 points should be taken away because it caused a temporary halt to the bout. And it was when I think, again, I'm not an expert, but I think if you hit illegal shots and it has a temporary halt to the bout or just halt altogether, then it should favor the other guy or take away 2 points. Something like that. I think I heard something about that. So yeah, either way, I do agree with the decision. Again, not being biased. 5th round. Yeah, I think 5th round, Logan Paul won this round, and 6th round, I think he really took... The 6th round, they were close. The 6th round was close. The 5th round was really just Logan. He took advantage of the damage with fair play. The 4th round, he didn't really... And when I say take advantage, I mean naturally. He didn't really go in, change angles, and go for it. He kind of still stayed his normal self. Because actually, 4th round, he could have made that a 9-8. But instead, it was just... 8-8 because he didn't really do anything. He didn't touch him after knocking him down. But yeah, 5th round won, 6th round won. I have it, KSI won. One judge said Logan Paul won. Next judge said KSI won. Then Michael Buffer. 56-55 for your winner from the United Kingdom. Let's go hot, Jen. All the memes are amazing. Oh my god, that was great. I was going nuts. I was like, yes! Yes, you saw my video I posted. I was like, ladies and gentlemen, KSI just won. I was absolutely hyped for that. I was so happy that KSI won. I was definitely a big KSI fan a couple years ago. When he returned to YouTube, kind of just started knowing about him. The Sidemen beef, I wasn't exactly his biggest fan. Didn't really care for it. Then when he beat Weller, I started supporting him. I'm like, yeah, this dude's funny. Then we started doing his Reddit videos and One Question Go. I really started liking him like that, and then I supported him in his boxing thing. I supported him for the last fight. So yeah, I'm a KSI fan now. I hate Logan Paul. Funny story. When I was 10 years old, I actually liked Logan Paul, which is kind of funny. 14 now, I'm about to turn 15. But yeah. Either way, both fighters did well, but Logan Paul, he just didn't really have that killer instinct that he said he was going to have. Now, I do want to talk about this. Logan Paul's post-fight interview. At first, he seemed pretty humble, kind of said that he didn't think the 2 points should have been taken. I'm like, sorry, yeah, fair enough. But he gave respect to KSI. Said, you're a warrior, this, that. Then, press conference. I sneezed 3 times. I'm sick. I sneezed 3 times. You can hear my voice. Fuck you. Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? Come on, bro. You're really making excuses for that. Alright, how about this? You said you were going to knock him out in the first round. You said you had that killer instinct. You said this. You said that. You got in there. You didn't do what you trained to do. You didn't do what you planned to do. KSI was the better man in that ring. Just own it. Like, all this excuses bothers me so much. All these excuses. Oh, it was this, it was that. Oh my god, the referee took 2 points. He didn't take the 2 points away. I would have won. Well, either way, if the ref didn't take 2 points away, and he counted the knockdown, KSI still wins. So I'm sorry, bud. But whatever. Richie should have counted that knockdown, even though he said it was a slip. But yeah, Logan, shut the hell up. He still showed up respect. I disagree with the appeal. I don't think they're gonna change the decision. If anything, the worst they're gonna do is take away 1 point and make it a draw, or they would just take away 1 point but then count KSI's knockdown. It would still be a KSI win. I don't really know how they would do it. But yeah, now I just decimated Logan. Now Jake, you are the worst brother in the history of brothers. Okay, maybe that's Charlie Chill or Michael Green. If you don't get that reference, congratulations. But Jake, okay. Not supporting his brother, crying, making it all about him, saying that if it was him on that night, he would have beat KSI, blaming Shannon Briggs. It was not Shannon's fault. I don't like Shannon Briggs. I don't care for him. I should say I don't like him. I don't really, in this build-up for the fight, didn't really like him. I respect him, obviously, 2-time heavyweight champion, but don't really like him. It wasn't his fault. I don't blame it on him. Well, Jake's just such a bad brother. Saying it was Shannon's fault, saying that he was before the fight, he said, hey, it's your first professional fight, so even if you lose, it's okay. Which apparently said something similar, but it wasn't the way he said it. And the fact that Jake cried, that's really weird. But yeah, horrible brother, not supporting him, saying that it only affects nobody but him. He said that in his video, you're the worst brother ever. But yeah, the future of YouTube boxing, which I don't think I'm going to put that in the title because I'm going to talk about this. Yeah, did I cover on my... Yeah, I think I did. So, KSI said, if the fight is right, he'll take it, but there's no fight that makes sense, he wants to take a break. I get that, and I agree with that. Yeah, do what you want. Logan Paul, I don't know what he wants to do. Does he want to box again? Does he do MMA? He said he wants to do MMA. He's talking about Bellator. Whatever he does, I guess. Yeah, so YouTube boxing, KSI is the champion, uncertain if he'll fight again. He said he probably will, but wants to take his time. Logan Paul might do MMA, might do boxing, doesn't have a clue on what's he gonna do. Jake Paul saying he just switched trainers, apparently he's training with Ryan Garcia, which I don't know how legit that is, if he's just training with him or if he's actually gonna be training with his trainers. Jake Paul looking like he's gonna fight Gibb. The Nissan Gibb versus Jake Paul, don't know if that will be a main event or an undercard of a bigger fight with Eddie Hearn, because Eddie Hearn probably still wants them to stick around. But yeah, I think everybody wants that fight, and if we have a big push, we'll get it. A Nissan Gibb versus Jake Paul, I think Gibb would win. Jake Paul, I think Gibb is one of the best YouTube boxers that's actually here. Faye Sensei, he was supposed to fight Bruckner, but then he got injured. Will that fight ever happen? Maybe it will. So, yeah, Slim, I put that in a different category, if you know what I mean. Slim, Deji, because that's amateur boxing. I don't think they're going to turn pro. I don't think they should turn pro. So, yeah, I don't think that Slim's definitely ready, because that ref was bad. A lot of the shots he was landing weren't illegal. They were illegal. So, yeah, I don't think that's a different category. If they fight, that's what I might cover it, I might not. But, yeah, the future of YouTube boxing kind of uncertain right now. But yeah, I will stay subscribed to this channel if you want to fight. Yeah, I'm having a big meetup or just fight now. If you want to see more fight coverage, Joshua Ruiz just landed in Saudi. Yeah, I'm going to be covering that fight December 7th. I think that's in the morning, so I'll do my predictions, analysts on that, talk about Floyd Mayweather's potential return opponent, and if he has a chance of losing, things like that. Canelo Alvarez's next opponent, potential opponent, what Billy Joe Saunders has to do. Don't know if I'll make that separate video or not. And yeah, just different things altogether. Yeah, so my name's Peter. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Peace.
I paid the cost of being born. Look at me.